The question that some people have been asking us is, will cryptocurrency ever die? So when a lot of people kind of look at this question, they might think, well, is cryptocurrency going to stay for a long time? Is it just a short-term thing? What is it that people are really looking at in this space? And as I stand here filming this in the middle of 2020, Bitcoin has been with us now 10, 11 years. It was around in 2009, conceived in 2008. And the reality is that that's quite a long time for something to be here in existence anyway. If we take the kind of lowest price point of the coin each year, it's pretty much been moving in a northward direction every year, or at least as good as for the past 10 years. And now you're looking at this video because you'd heard of Bitcoin. You know, 10 years ago, you probably wouldn't have been searching for Bitcoin, probably wouldn't have found this video. So that in itself is evidence for the average person getting a little bit more into this space. So what stops things becoming something that's here 5 minutes versus what encourages things to be here for a longer time? Again, many people drew the same comparisons to, say, the internet back in '95.
We're riding on the internet, cyberspace, set free, hello virtual reality.
Very few people understood it. How's this going to change my business? Is it really going to revolutionize the way we do things? And as with most things, if you don't understand them, it's difficult to really understand the advantages. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, although slightly different things, as you can see from other videos, the fundamentals kind of dictate that Bitcoin offers another way to do things. If you kind of boil all of it down and take it to its raw kind of core technology, the blockchain that this is all based on. If you'd like some more details on blockchain, just have a look at some of the other videos on the channel. But blockchain itself effectively digitizes human trust. And that's a really, really important thing, both for myself and you on an interpersonal level, but more particularly from a business and commercial point of view. If you can truly remove that third party and digitize that trust, it's very difficult for someone to say something did happen or didn't happen, and it removes that kind of ambiguity when it comes to a business transaction, because business really just comes down to trust. That trust is critically important, and if in business you can do things faster, cheaper, and in a way that you're less worried about those variables, it has a financial advantage. And subsequently, you know, today, if you take a very small example of Bitcoin, I can send money to America or China or New Zealand or Zimbabwe with no international exchange fees around the world in a very quick period of time, and I don't need to wait weeks or potentially at least a good few days for my money to move from pounds to dollars to Australian dollars or whatever the case may be in international fees. You know, that would be a good use case for Bitcoin. Do we need to continue to do things of that nature? Well, the answer is certainly yes. So does Bitcoin, if it continues to perform better than, say, something like Western Union or a third-party payment processor or maybe your bank at the moment, does it offer an advantage in the business place? If the answer is yes, then there's really no reason why that won't be here for a longer period of time. Similarly, in the wider cryptocurrency space, one of the mistakes people often make is that they've heard of Bitcoin and haven't necessarily heard of all these other coins, and there are actually now over 5,000 different types of coins, which on the surface sounds a bit mental, but what you have to understand is that there's actually many, many different types of businesses all using this same technology. The same way we've got the stock market and there's hundreds of different companies there. Amazon, eBay and Microsoft all do different things with the internet, and lots of other companies do similar things with the blockchain underlying technology. So whether it be stocks and shares transfer, physical asset transfers, selling houses, buying cars, you know, all these different business practices from supply chain logistics to insurance protocols, all are now being moved towards the blockchain direction. So these tokens, these cryptocurrencies simply sit on top as the kind of representatives of the companies that serve those purposes. So a lot of people misunderstand crypto, a lot of people don't really understand what it's for. In order to answer the question in a very succinct manner, will cryptocurrencies die? Well, categorically no, there'll always be some form of them, but just like all things, in a new technology market like there is today, the same way that there may have been 10, 20 or even 100 companies at one point competing to be what we now know today to be Amazon, there'll be lots of crypto companies out there all fighting for the same business use case, and some of them will disappear by the wayside, others will become the big prominent companies that we'll know in the years to come. So some cryptocurrencies won't make it. Of course, not every business does, but across the board, as far as things go, will cryptocurrency exist? It's a very simple answer from me. I truly believe it will. We're entering a new digital age where things are moving on the blockchain, and the vast majority of businesses have many advantages to gain by embracing this technology. Similarly, a lot of people were scared of the internet. A lot of people are currently scared of blockchain. The two things are very similar in the way they're going to change business. So I fundamentally believe that cryptocurrency is never going to move away. We move into a digital age of tokenization, digital coins. Even governments around the world now are talking about these things. I myself have been asked to be a UK advisor for the EU for cryptocurrency. So I've had those levels of government conversation, and I know the kind of wider scope. And there's many things the average person simply doesn't realize is going on behind the scenes. So will cryptocurrency die? Some certainly will, some individual businesses will, but the wider space is moving forward in an extremely exciting manner, and I'm very proud to be a part of that, and hopefully we can continue to help educate people like yourself to be able to learn a little bit more about it, because there are some incredible opportunities in this space as we continue to move forward. Thanks for watching, everyone. I've been Josh from Easy Crypto Hunter, and I hope you've answered some of your questions here on the channel. If you want to get some more information about any other crypto topic that might be burning in your mind, take a little look around, give us a like and a subscribe, help spread the message of crypto education for everyone, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.